Hello friends, I was talking to a lot of students this morning, young students who are on their way to become artists. And after the talk, I was thinking about, the difference of being an emerging artist today versus what it was 25 years ago when I was an emerging artist, when I was starting my career. And a lot of things have changed. For one thing, I was telling these kids, back then, we did not have the internet. We did not have social media. We did not have what you guys have. We didn't have a phone in our pocket that I can take a picture of my art and then put it out in the public view. Back then it was a completely different world. I was telling them, if you made a painting, you had to then go to Walgreens, get a roll of film, put it on a 35mm camera, take a picture of that sucker, take it back to Walgreens, wait for it to develop, come back maybe a few days later. There was no such thing as overnight processing. You had to wait, you had to be patient, go back and then see if you get good results, and then make slides out of that. Take a different type of film to make slides. They get those slides out from Walgreens or whatever you had them and made, and then you had to write down all your information with a super tiny pen or pencil on the actual slide itself, and then put them on packages and envelopes and send them to galleries and hoping that they will receive them. And you didn't know because there was no way to email them, because the email was not even around. And being an emerging artist back then was a different world. There was a lot of patience involved into it. Nowadays, I was telling all the students, this is the best time to be an artist. This is an incredible time to be an artist, and I pinch myself every morning because this is absolutely true. To be an artist today, you have now so much accessibility to the world. You have the world in your pocket through this device, which is the cell phone, and the ability to go in your studio, make something, and then take a picture of that and share it with the world, to create an audience around you, to create momentum for what you're doing, to have accessibility so people can see what you're doing in and out of the studio. It's just an incredible. It's so different being an artist, an emerging artist back 20 years ago when I was one, and being an emerging artist today. So just because of that, we're super excited because we're doing this 5-day emerging artist bootcamp, absolutely free. We are super excited because there are so many new nuances to being an emerging artist today. There's so many things that you could be doing as an emerging artist. So if you're an emerging artist, doesn't matter if you are 25 years old or 75-year-old, if you consider yourself an emerging artist, regardless of your age, this is for you. The way it works, and a lot of artists are asking me, so Sergio, what is this 5-day emerging artist bootcamp? How does it work? How much does it cost? It costs absolutely nothing. It's something that we're just passionate about because I've been thinking a lot about the nuances of being an emerging artist versus a mid-career artist versus an established artist, right? Because the way you talk about your art as an emerging artist is different as an established artist. The way you sell your art as an emerging artist is different as a mid-career or as an established artist. The way you look for exposure, opportunities, organization is very different there. You gotta understand, you gotta know those nuances right now and what's happening in the world and how you manage your career. So that's why we created this 5-day super cool event that's gonna happen here in Facebook, so you don't have to go anywhere else. It's gonna be on a Facebook group. That's a limited time Facebook group. It's gonna be open only for 1 week. After that 5-day bootcamp for emerging artists, we're gonna close the Facebook group and everybody can go home. So that's it. It's just a week long, 5 days of content. You will have access to it for 7 days, so that if you miss a day, you can go back and catch up. And the way it's gonna work is every day we're gonna pick a different theme. For example, we'll start Monday, let's say, with exposure, and that's what we talk about on Monday. We'll do a live video, we'll talk about exposure, techniques, what's working now, specifically to emerging artists. And then the next day, we'll take, let's say, productivity and organization, tools, techniques to be productive, to organize yourself, your art career. Then the next day, we'll pick a different topic. So again, 5 days of topics, conversations, and it's gonna be awesome. And what I'm super excited because we just announced this yesterday. We just announced it, on, what's today? On Monday, we just announced it. And no, actually we announced it on Tuesday because it's already Wednesday. We announced it on Tuesday, and the first day, over 250 artists already signed up for it. So we're super excited. The way you sign up to be part of the 5-day emerging artists bootcamp, absolutely free, be part of this community of artists, meet other emerging artists from around the world who are signing up for it. All you gotta do is go to www.the THE, theartistnextlevel.com, theartistnextlevel.com, or find me in Facebook, or send me a message and I'll send you the link, theartistnextlevel.com. And you go there to that website and you will see a big ad there for that. Just click on it and you can sign up. All you need is your email. We need your name and email so that we can send you the link so that you can request access to the Facebook group. All the action begins on Monday, next Monday, and once that starts, we close registration. That's it. You gotta be registered before that, so tell your friends if they want to be part of this 5-day Emerging Artist Bootcamp, where we're gonna be sharing a lot of information, resources, ideas, and so on. Cool. Amazing conversations. I'm looking forward to create a community. If you know me, if you know Dr. Anna, we love community. We love working with artists. We love to have this sense of that we all belong together, because I am very, very, very super excited that this is, my friends, this is the best time to be an artist. There's no other time in history better than this to be an artist, where we can actually come together to an event from wherever you are in the world and have these conversations, make each other better, and do what we do. So if you're not an emerging artist, the following week, then we will do the MidCareer Bootcamp, and then the following week after that, we'll do the Established Artist Bootcamp. So if you're not sure which one you are, take a guess, take a pick, and start there, and I'm sure you will find amazing resources. So again, sign up again at www.theartistnextlevel.com, www.theartistnextlevel.com. Super easy. You will find it, and you can register there. And if you cannot find it, just send me a quick message. I will send you the link so that you don't miss it, my friend. I hope to see you there, and have an amazing day. I gotta go back and keep working here at the gallery. We're changing the show. So see you later. Bye.